Yo.
Let's go.
Oh wait, maybe he's recording an intro.
Must be.
Okay, I
yeah,
thought he meant he was just gonna record one after.
I don't
And like,
know.
What's
At
up,
least to do
guys?
that.
Oh my
yo,
god.
yo, what up? No.
Amazing.
That's
That's
a
really
good
good.
intro.
You should be a radio host. That'd be really
That's a
good.
good intro.
Oh my gosh.
So I need to scroll up in the chat and find the topics. The topics
Oh
here.
my gosh.
It's been
This is
months.
unprepared.
You are-
Believe it or not.
Extremely
Actually,
professional.
it's
Ladies
great
and-
because we can actually freshly talk about the topics because it's been so long since
Yeah.
you've recorded a
Lady-
podcast.
This is not
actually
the
upload
first
that
time
other
we're
one?
trying this.
Nah.
It might not even be the second. It could be. You guys don't know. If I don't tell you the number, you wouldn't know. We could have been testing this every week. But,
Every
this is
day
the
you've
one it
recorded
works.
this
is the one-
podcast.
this is
I
the one
think
that-
I think the
Every day
people
we
know
didn't
that
turn up
this
the
was
quality
like
in the call.
It's fine though, because
People know.
anyways.
Real fans know.
So if you remember months ago, if you remember millennia ago, I said that our guests, they're actually dead now. It's been that long, but Asterix, aka Ben. Wait.
That works.
Yeah, and Winter, aka Winter, they're here on the podcast. Just really, they're having a great time, aren't you? You're having a great
Yeah.
time. So you're
Yeah.
having.
now that we're recording,
Lot better
I'm
than
having
last
a
time.
great time.
Last time was really scuffed in every way imaginable, so this is already
I'm-
immediately
I
I'm
am
better.
glad
still
this
car
episode I didn't
podcasting.
have to bring a gun to coerce them into anything.
Yeah, and the room is really damp last
This
time.
time
too.
you have my family, so you don't need to threaten me
Yeah,
directly.
Your giraffe. Speaking of your family, actually.
The worst segue known to man.
So, but is it true that your brother in middle school had an obsession with giraffes? Is this true?
Yeah.
This a
The
factual
only thing my
statement?
brother talked about in middle school was giraffes and Doctor Who. Like,
You never mentioned the Doctor Who bit. I gotta add that into the.
Right, can I
Like,
bring a follow-up
is-
question into the mix?
yeah.
Is he on the spectrum? That's
I don't
my
know.
instant
I
read.
don't know.
Because I know all my friends who were liked both things similar to that, either like Doctor
If
Who
you
and
if
some
you
other
have
various animal.
interests, you gotta be autistic, bro.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
you're not-
Exactly.
yeah, that's what-
Why are you
Especially
as a
throughout all of middle
neurotypical
school.
interested in something?
Yeah.
Why are you not working your 9 to 5, bruh?
I was actually autistic when I was between 4 to 10 because I would have like, things I was very interested in.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
hyperfixation if you think about it.
Wait.
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
on.
a
So,
special interest, right?
has your
I just
brother
think it's
has your brother graduated yet?
Yeah.
So
He
I'm assuming
graduated-
though, because like if you're the type of guy to have a giraffe obsession throughout all of middle school, you gotta have like a hell of a work ethic. It's completely unrelated, but like I feel like it's just true.
I
feel
mean,
like-
I can't
like he
speak to
probably-
his work ethic
I feel like
because
he
he's not gotten a
probably
job
like
yet.
is like he hasn't what?
I mean,
what?
I mean,
he-
it's been rough. It's been rough.
hey,
He's
you're
not
just
he's looking.
blaming.
He's been looking. It's rough.
You got a
Man,
bachelor's in physics.
2023
something for your
man,
work
is not
ethic,
the
come
year
on.
for good old giraffe man. I don't know. Bro. Anyways, where do you live?
What? No.
I have their address right in front of me. I have both their
That
addresses
is
right in
true.
front
I
of me.
sent-
No, you
I sent
better not
Andrew a
say them
letter.
on
I
What's
air.
the
sent Andrew a
general
letter for
area?
his
Like,
birthday.
Can you give me like the forecast?
Like-
Is that,
I sent a postcard though. My address isn't on there.
like what's the
I already
temperature
have
where
your
you live?
address, Hunter.
What's the humidity?
What's the humidity right now? I mean, I have a weather station
the-
downstairs. I could go look.
You have a whole weather station. Yeah, let me pull out the old
Yeah,
the old windmill.
it's extremely accurate.
It's really bad. It's like always is like 10 degrees off on the temperature outside. It's really great.
Is it one of those little
According
like
to my
standing ones,
phone,
like that you sit in your kitchen, and
Yeah, basically.
it's like the LCD display?
Yeah. And that's like phases of the
Yeah,
moon.
Yeah.
Barometric
And they're
pressure,
never
which
right.
I don't know. When do you even need barometric pressure? Like when you're like, oh, dude,
You're climbing Mount Everest with one of those things.
if it's anything above 26.2 today, can't do it. Just
Man.
can't do it.
okay. So according to my phone, it is 70% humidity right now. So I guess
What?
you can use that to find out
Wait,
where we
why?
live.
That's insane. That's like, what? Are you like swimming?
Mississippi weather.
Like,
That is pretty high
I-
for winter. I don't know.
That's ridiculously
I don't
high
know.
for
It
winter.
doesn't
season
feel like
winter
70%
now.
right now. It's been kind of
Winter, why
it's
are you
been kind of
70%
rainy
humidity?
recently.
Ha ha ha.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm sorry. Can
Actually,
we
the
make
most
that a rule
hilarious
that
joke.
Wait,
no
aren't
winter
you aren't
puns are
aren't
allowed?
people 70%
New
water? So
rule.
that actually makes sense.
That's so true. That's so
Canonically,
Because
deep.
air
I
is
canonically
feel like we
speaking.
people.
are the
It's so
air.
true. I'm pretty sure that's not what the 70% means.
You know,
But
really, you're like 99.9999999% vacuum, but no one talks about that part. They just care
Dude,
about
big vacuum, it
the
got
water.
in. They're so
I mean,
rich.
you know, like the bit between your atoms, the space between your atoms is nothing. So you're just basically nothing. You're mostly
Okay.
nothing. Huh?
Your mother is
yeah,
100%
I don't
vacuum
care.
the
Like
way
the
she was
reason no one
talking to
talks
me,
about
bro.
this is no one
Huh?
cares.
Huh?
I'm not repeating it. I'm not repeating it.
I couldn't even
I'm
hear
repeating
you,
it.
so.
That's
I'm repeating
flames.
it.
That's flames.
I
Wait.
Just
talked
know,
over him. That's
just
my
know your
bad.
life is in shambles now. That's all you need to know.
Again. Um.
But yeah, my
So,
brother in middle school would constantly talk about how he had an early growth spurt,
and
so
we
he was
still
like
talk
6
about
feet tall.
giraffes?
Yes, because you didn't let me finish. In middle school, he was 6 feet tall because he had an early growth spurt, and he would constantly say, "I'm actually the height of a baby giraffe." If you don't know,
the giraffe.
because they pop
I
out
am the
6 feet
giraffe.
tall, which is crazy. Because when you watch them get, well, this is a normal thing,
They probably
but when
start
you
walking
watch
too, like Roman.
giraffes give birth,
Is
even
that
though
like
they're
a common
6 feet
occurrence for
tall,
you?
they still fall so far.
Do you watch that a lot or
You know, on occasion,
you need it?
like I would say the normal amount, the normal amount of
Okay,
watching
okay.
giraffes
Yeah,
give birth.
that makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
No more and no more, no less than the average person, I would say. And
That's kinda
Doctor
cool.
Who,
Doctor Who. I had a friend who was obsessed with Doctor Who. He
yeah,
also
I
he
had
was
a
I
like
big
his yearbook quote was about Doctor Who. I don't remember what it was, but it was Doctor Who. And the people who, yeah, it was a middle school yearbook quote
crazy. I didn't even know they
for
gave middle schoolers the
graduating middle
ability to
school. And
yearbook
half the
quote.
people who wrote in his yearbook were like, "I'll miss you quoting Doctor Who all the time."
Oh,
And they were all women.
Nah,
This brings
nah,
my
misogyny into the
Riz,
podcast.
W
my
literally
sister who was
autistic.
W Riz.
No.
Me with the girl I pulled. I mean, actually, it's strange. I mean,
You literally just have to like talk about what is some random animal and then compare yourself to said animal and then
wait,
quote.
no. You can't just expose how I do it.
Guys,
Make sure it's like a little
hidden
bit
tips.
ugly. Like the animal's a little bit ugly so that the girls will like it even more. Like what?
Yeah.
No, but froggies are so cute. Little naked mole rats are
but,
so cute.
but like horned lizards. Oh my
cat.
gosh.
No girls like naked mole rats, in my opinion.
Mm,
My experience.
No, you have see
well,
that's
you're like
My
you
experience
know.
of being a girl, which is way more important than all of your experience of
But-
knowing girls. No
but-
girls like naked mole rats. Doesn't happen.
I just can't. I can't be sure of that. I mean, listen.
Winter, that's because you're not trying to be alt.
Yeah, you're
Winter,
not.
you don't have Riz.
You, man, if you had the Riz, you would understand that the naked mole rats. They're just the key to just anyone's heart. You just say.
To a degree, I do think they're cute. I can find them cute.
What?
I will admit.
I find naked mole rats cuter than like.
Have
house
you
cats.
seen them in person?
Cuter than you.
Like
Yes,
at a zoo?
at the zoo.
They,
At the zoo.
they're disgusting.
They're kind of cute
I've
in a
never
way.
even seen one at a zoo.
I
I
like-
remember
I like
once
put 'em in between
though.
my
I
fingers.
remember. Hold on. I need to tell the story. We went to a zoo once, and my sister, keep in mind, I was like 8 at the time, so she would have been like 12, actually possibly older, and she saw this boar, and and this boar.
I know the story.
This boar had this especially large.
You can get to it. Mhm.
I'm trying to think of a code word for this.
Just say it and we'll censor it if it's bad. Just say it.
Yeah, he was packing some big peanuts, if you know what I mean. He was munching. Actually,
Pair of
what was it?
basketballs on them.
He had some real
That's
bowling
lovely
balls
boy.
down there in the old sack, and my sister thought it was a a poop sack that he poops in and then empties
What?
like a built-in diaper.
Yes, poop is
That
stored
is-
in the balls.
that is what that
genius.
is what my sister thought. She thought that that this boar would just take massive dumps in a sack and then empty the sack and it'd be like
I did-
stored.
I didn't realize that like humans don't come out of them in the way that human penises. I don't know how you want me to say it. But you know how animal penises just kind of like come out of the body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
What are
I
we
thought
talking
humans did
about?
that too for a while.
You know that we had a
Mine comes out
sheep.
like a female hyena.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we're just 10 minutes in and we're
Dude, imagine if
No,
humans
mate,
could
we
go
did
go.
that
too
If
hard.
humans
I
could
think
go
it-
go gadget it. Oh my gosh.
god.
Oh my
I could
god.
be a kid in a tri-torque one. I would min max if I could min max it. I would
Min-
min max it for reach. Just
It's
only
for
reach.
like a duck, like the ones
Yeah.
that like they come in like
Yeah.
spools.
Oh my gosh.
Spool of duck penis. So they just like sliver all the way up to the female duck.
Bro,
I think it's crazy. Like you, like it comes in a spool, bro. Like that's crazy. Like that is a real flex. If you,
mine
if you
mine
can
would,
say,
mine would pop back in like a measuring tape. That's how mine would work.
That would
have the
actually be
lock
pretty cool.
feature though? Like can you like lock it
Yeah,
like
of
a
course. I would
certain
have a safety on
certain
it.
length?
Because like,
I feel like
yeah, I would have a safety on it.
It
Could
seems
you
like it
unlock
would
it and
be
like
more
just let it
comfortable for
fly all the way
animals.
back? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but I think it would like injure
You
me.
get
like, with no
whiplash,
tape,
though.
like,
Yeah, but you could like fly. You could like fly. Like if you pulled it all the way out and just like let it rip. Oh my
Beyblade.
gosh, it'd be like a Beyblade.
Oh
It
my
spins
god.
around, man. You just like knocking over objects.
I think it'd be fine
menace.
though. Like I don't think anyone would hold me for it. Like if I knocked over like an object to be like it's not really in his control really.
I mean, guys, when you really think about it, like it's kind of like a
Also-
curse, honestly. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't help it that I just have to lug this thing around.
it's a chore, man.
It
Anyways,
gets hard some days. Wait, no. I mean, it's difficult some days.
Hey
The
yo.
burden. The burden.
See, this is the type of stuff they say in Pennsylvania, which is where you guys live, right? I'm doxing
Oh
you.
my
my
gosh.
gosh.
Doxed. This
Pins-
sucks.
The pin attitude. So, how on a daily basis, how often do you like speak to the Quaker Oats man? Like, is that
To the Quaker Oatsman
is that,
specifically,
like
I
I
would
usually give him a
say
call in the
only when he
mornings.
finds me.
oh, like is it like the Quaker Oats jump scare? You know, gif
Yeah.
where yeah. He just
No,
kind of.
I have a pretty cordial relationship with him.
Oh, okay. Does he like
On
write you
those two, his
letters?
paper rests.
Does he give you discounts on Quaker products?
Yeah, but only the oats, because I'm pretty sure that's the only thing he
That's
does,
the only
right?
Quaker thing. That's the Quaker specialty.
I have no clue. We don't
That's-
even get Quaker Oats.
It's the only
I
thing that
have met a
Quakers
couple
do is
Quakers.
they make
My-
oats.
well, the middle school my brother went to was a Quaker school. It was a friend's school.
Oh, a Quaker school. Do they wear like black and white with the? They wear the buckled shoes?
Bro, that is the Puritans.
Nah. Do they wear the big hats with like the big?
Gosh.
Do they?
Puritan.
How many witch trials were held at his school?
I think the Quakers were doing witch trials.
No,
No, they
they
super
they
duper
might
were
have
not.
said they
They're
were
pretty
peaceful,
chill.
but I don't know
No,
about
I'm
that.
pretty sure
Quakers were
Quakers
pretty
are chill.
I mean, they like bought land from Native Americans instead of taking it.
Yeah, but
So that's
hey,
what's something.
you know,
So they were like hippies?
Europeans, you can't.
Yeah, they're like
trust them.
hippies.
you
They
can't-
were basically hippies. Yeah.
Hippies.
Darn dirty.
The 1600s hippies.
Yeah, you have to learn about them. You have to learn about Pennsylvania history, and you learn about William Penn and all
There's
the Quakers.
there's
and
actual
stuff.
courses you take about Pennsylvania history?
Is there?
Yeah, I think it's a state requirement.
No way.
I did not do that. That's my bad.
I
That's
I think I know
crazy.
though why they didn't teach me Alabama history.
On God, on gosh.
I think I know why that wasn't a required
Oh my
course there.
gosh. More forbidden course.
It's crazy though, because in Alabama, as part of the state requirements, you have to take 4 years of we actually have to take 12 years of history. like for every grade, and not once do they have like a like they don't have like a big civil war history thing like that I can remember.
That's
I mean, they
that
talk about
is
it obviously,
Look at they're
but
salty. They're salty, bro.
they are salty. That's I mean, like,
poor losers. Now.
Battle of Gettysburg definitely gets brought up a lot.
Good old. I had to memorize the Gettysburg Address. That was in, let's see, like 5th grade. Yeah.
I was there for that.
You were. That's true. Me, your brother, and your
I
other
didn't do
brother, and
was there for it.
Owen. We all had to learn it.
Why is that
And,
a thing so many kids have to do? That's so
I don't
dumb.
know.
No one should have to
I
memorize the
think
Gettysburg
I think I
Address.
did that too.
Also,
Like
not even a
you
good-
don't
it's not
have
even
to
active
you don't have
as
to know the actual Gettysburg Address to understand its importance. Like what?
Yeah, like
Or like
you can recite it but not know it's important. If you're a
I think
5th
it's
grader,
just
memorizing it does not let you know why it's important.
I think it's just because it's short. They're like, we have to have them memorize something.
You
This
really
is the
don't.
best option.
then we're gonna move on to the Constitution, then the preamble of the Constitution. That's gonna be
The preamble is easy to remember because of the Schoolhouse Rock song.
yep.
Oh, I read.
I can do some of it, I think.
We the people. You
In-
finished, sure.
In
Order
order
to form a more
more
perfect,
perfect
union.
union.
Establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility.
I forgot.
Provide for the common defense. Come on, does no one know?
I
It's
have no
been a
clue.
while,
The
okay?
only time I look at the Constitution is to look at the first two to make sure I remember what I got. The first two amendments.
Yeah, you can threaten people and shoot them. Oh,
Those are the
gosh.
only two that matter.
Also, you can be Jewish.
Well, I'm not Jewish, so that doesn't matter. That just doesn't matter.
Is that? I don't remember that in the Constitution. Was that like
I
stated
do.
directly?
Yeah, you can be Jewish.
I didn't know there was a lot of
Good old George said
Jews back
you can
in
be
the
Jewish.
1700s.
Who do you think the first Jew in America was?
I assume it was a dude named
Methuselah.
a
Like, do they have to just like if you're the first Jew in America, what do you do when you encounter like bison? Like, can you eat bison? Like, how do you know if you can eat bison? What if they're not kosher?
Oh, true. That
A
is a
rule
good
about
question.
the
Can
like
you eat bison?
hoofs. Something.
I need to search that now.
I don't think bison are. I don't think there's no way bison.
Because there's a lot of
bison are,
Jews.
like,
There's a lot of.
animals.
There's a
They're,
big
like,
Jewish
pretty fun.
population in New York, and there's a lot of bisons, or there were a lot of bisons in New York. So
Can
I
they
think
eat
the zoo's
cows?
confused with Buffalo, New York. That's the place.
Maybe the first Jew was a rabbi and didn't have to worry about it. Just
you
could
can
just
indeed
decide.
say
eat
what it
bisons
was.
and pronghorns and moose and giraffe. No.
You can eat giraffe,
No.
bro. When was that decided? When was that decided?
Yeah.
It's
It must
criminal.
have been like the Ethiopian Jews or something, man. Some
Dude,
place
that's
up
like-
down in Africa. I mean.
That is like the ancient version of like when people are like, is the little rat creature from One Piece kosher or is it
Imagine-
halal? Can you eat the rat from One Piece?
Imagine like
The ancient version of that. Can I eat them
I
giraffes?
eat Minecraft pork. That video's so good. Is Minecraft pork halal?
have you seen
But you are fighting for your life, and in desperate situations, Muslims are allowed to eat. I would say it's allowed.
Well, also, I thought it was about like unpure, unclean animals. So I think giraffes. I would consider a giraffe a pure and clean animal.
That's
how I
true.
consider it.
true, but I mean
That's
aren't
true.
like most
I
animals
think it's fine to eat them.
kinda
Well, no, pigs are disgusting.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
no, I
Pigs
mean
are
like
more disgusting than usual.
you said unclean, right? You said unclean
Like,
animal.
I mean like everything about it unclean, not just the outside, like muddy. I'm talking about like outside and inside, and like I don't remember the lore. I don't remember religion
Lore.
lore that much.
I
Cows
remember,
are pretty gross. They have like 3 stomachs, and it's just filled with cud. Like that's pretty nasty.
Don't cows
Yeah, but
also
that is
have
pretty
like
good.
more chambers to their or less chambers in their heart? Hold on. How
think
many?
they have- Or
Well, that's how much
I got
is
an
a human.
octopus part. I got an
I just
octopus
know I could not make it as a cow because it's so
They also have
nasty
4
that they
chambers, huh?
swallow cud. It goes to like 2 stomachs, and then they force it back up
But then
into their mouth
wait.
to chew it more.
If
Like,
I
that's
got some
so
out,
nasty.
if I got some out for
It's
you,
like
how
it's
much would
like
it
when
cost
you
to
put
eat
like
it?
the I don't know, sunflower seeds in your gums or cocaine, and then for
That's
later you
like-
can say
No shot.
Oh my god.
But it's delicious. Wait, it's what long time ago. My dad used to chew tobacco, right? And he would spit it into like water bottles. And one time
Water
when we get in the car, Wesley drank a bunch of it.
Oh,
How? How young was it?
that's
He was
so
like 4 or
nuts.
How do you
5 or
just
something.
instantly drink
Well, he
tobacco?
spit it out. He spit it out, and like I don't know if he threw up or not, but he did that. It was so funny. It was so funny.
I remember my
I
only
used to-
interaction with tobacco was when I got stung by a wasp, and this baseball teacher who was chewing tobacco. He was like, "Here, rub this tobacco on your arm. It'll help."
That's an Alabama
it?
thing.
It surprisingly did though. So I don't know how that works, but let's go tobacco. That's why they grew tobacco in Alabama, man.
I think
My dad
that
used
justifies
to
every way that
just-
they grew it.
My dad used to brush his teeth in the car,
With tobacco.
and then spit it out. No, not with tobacco, and then spit it out in a cup, and then leave it there for weeks. And that was
You like
Yeah.
sleep in the car too? Like we're gonna.
I don't know how he didn't have time to brush his teeth
wasn't walking a
before he left the
working a
house.
9 to 5. He was working like a 9 to 9. You know,
Nope.
from AM to AM.
There
That's
are a
crazy.
few examples of my dad just doing something really wrong and really gross for no reason.
Several, really.
Not crazy.
Yeah.
Don't all dads do some gross thing though? That's especially gross, but you know.
Does your dad, Ben?
I can't think of an especially gross thing. The worst thing my dad does is like leave crumbs on the butter
Man,
knife.
I gotta meet Ben Senior. That's the guy I want to meet.
Ben Senior is pretty
Ben
awesome.
Yeah.
He gave me a dirty look, but I don't know. I think I
It
can
was,
redeem it.
he did not give you a dirty
Yes, he
look.
did.
He
You
gave
do not
you
know.
a dirty
You do
look.
not know.
We were
You
talking
don't
about this the other day.
You do not know, Ben. I promise you. I'm dead serious, bro. You might not believe me. They looked at me like I was a murderer.
Like you're a menace.
all.
I mean, you are, but like
You're the one who stole my keys and threw them in the leaves.
Yes,
So
yes,
that
yes,
makes sense.
yes. And then I took a nap. And then as soon as you lost your keys, I took a nap, bro. That's what happened. That's not even a joke. I went and took a
Dude.
nap in the car. Listen,
that,
it was
Oh,
stressful,
wait,
and I was talking to people all day. So and then Rachel was like, "We're gonna drive," and I was like, "This is a perfect opportunity to take a nap." So I went and napped in her car.
I get.
That
Like,
was
was
the
it
day.
while she was driving? Because I can't.
Yeah,
sleep
she
while
was driving,
bro.
and I was sleeping in the back of the car.
Wait, yes, I can. Wait, hold on. No, I'm thinking of.
What are you talking about?
I don't. Listen,
Have you
bro.
never slept in a car before?
no,
I'm sorry.
I sleep in the car like every week, right? Like,
Making things up.
but I mean like in Honduras I couldn't because you know the
The
roads.
roads are crazy.
Oh wait,
Yeah, the
bro!
roads are crazy.
Once I made the bad decision to try and sleep in the car while my actually you know I mean obviously you know Owen's dad Renee you guys or not Renee you guys are
Oh,
talking about
Renee.
you know the other Renee the Renee you guys don't know but
Yep.
we
I know who you're
I
talking about.
don't know.
yeah. Anyways, it's Owen's dad, right? And this dude's a maniac at the wheel, bro. He's like, he don't even need to be drunk driving. He'll just be swerving around the mountains because there's a bunch of mountains in Honduras, and he just swerves around.
Bro's high on
And
life.
he's like Donkey Kong and like in Mario Kart. He's he looks like Donkey Kong. But
Dude, he's charging his mini turbos. Chill out.
But-
He's snaking.
he would like go around the mountains and he went to a mall once. I went to a mall with him once and as soon as I got out of the car I like projectile vomited, man. It was insane. It was in the middle of it was in the middle of the parking lot like, by a palm tree and yeah. And quite an
Ew.
experience. It was by a JC Penney's. So
I know. I think I know where you were.
there was that mall at the entrance of
Did
the
you see the
Gustav.
vomit? Did you go back and
with
say,
the-
wow?
It had a Walmart in it, and I bought $40 Bluetooth headphones at that Walmart that sucked. They were like flat, like the shape of them was like flat. If that makes any sense. There were no
See,
cushions.
the only pair of headphones you need to buy are the Riff Skull Candy headphones.
Bro, you're biting. You stop
This
biting
dude's
my
sponsoring, bro.
S word. Stop biting my S word, bro. That's my thing, bro. Well, I don't even use those anymore. I bought a very nice pair of Audio Technica MX50s. Not sponsored, but they're very nice, and I love them.
As if Audio Technica would sponsor you. They don't want you to represent their
Anyone
brand.
would sponsor
They would
us.
want to sponsor. They would want to sponsor Mad Gay. What are you talking about?
True,
I have an
up and coming artist.
I have an
They got
illustrious
Mad
music
Gay
career.
on SoundCloud. Wow.
And maybe Hatstrix if you're like into that.
Yeah, true. If you're into exclusively
If you're more
Christmas music.
if you're more into the more intimate side of the Andrew catalog.
Yeah.
And then I have a third channel that you can't find. No one will find.
The psilocybin, the one that's linked
No,
in your
I-
bio.
Yeah, that's but I meant from the podcast. I meant from the podcast. Well, now they will. But I meant from the podcast.
Oh, I thought that meant like none of us, and I was like, bro, that is
We have
the
viewers.
only
We
one
have
you
actual viewers.
advertise anymore.
That
don't
is kind
believe
of
that.
weird to think that we have actual
I
viewers.
think the thing is,
I'm sorry.
we have most of the viewers
No.
in the call right now.
No,
We have the-
Connor
we have
and
the most
Owen are our main viewers.
serious
Connor and Owen
viewers.
are-
Wait, Connor
Doesn't-
Connor watches. I didn't even know.
He watched the whole thing. Yeah.
That's
I mean,
actually
Wesley has
insane.
to watch all the podcasts now because he has something else
Doesn't
to do.
Kaylee watch it?
Kate,
That's true. Kaylee does watch it.
She did watch it. I don't know if she's watched
Hi,
this one.
Kaylee, if you're out there and listening to this,
Kaylee, please watch.
say timestamp OMG. This is so me. Face turned by 3 hearts emoji. OMG hi. Comment that down below if you're Kaylee.
Just if you don't comment that, we'll think that you're a bot and you got hacked.
If you do that, you win $5.
You win
5
you get a
Israel
discount
dollars
at all
from
Chuck E.
Cade.
Cheese.
Cade will pay you $5.
I will pay you $5 at the nearest opportunity, which might be about a year, but I
Next
don't
Christmas.
get no Venmo or nothing, so you know I can send you the money. I'll make sure to mail it your way, when the prices go down. Of course, that means I'll be spending the money on shipping and not the actual money.
Yeah.
So you'll just get an empty box.
I can get a PayPal now. I should do that.
Okay.
Huh?
When
I don't
this
know, too.
when this scam-demic is over, do you want to meet up?
For sure, man. I wanna. Yep. Yeah.
Cade, if I invited you
Random.
to my wedding, would you come?
Yo.
You're having a
Are you kidding me?
soon?
Listen.
I mean, like,
I
would you?
would.
Like, would you pull
I
up?
would like be like Magellan. I'd sail around the world, man, to get to your get to your wedding.
That's one way to do it, I guess. Yeah.
I'd circumnavigate the world just to go to your wedding, and I mean, you might have to
You can just-
schedule it for somewhere else than Pennsylvania.
No,
Didn't they build a canal to make that easier? Like, so that you
Okay,
didn't
we'll
have
build
to
a canal.
circumnavigate?
No, that's not. No, the canals are for wussies. I mean,
I see.
real men go under.
Real men go around to the
Argentina,
coast of
they go around to
Africa.
Alaska, and what did I say? Not Alaska, Antarctica, and they go down.
Okay,
They go around to.
Didn't his crew mutiny and kill him or something?
I think he
Magellan?
made the. I think he finished the trip before they did that.
Oh, okay.
Now the HMS
Just
Bounty.
watch out, bro. Watch yourself.
That's the one that they got mutinied and then they made a Pitcairn Isle, and now there's that island's known for both having like barely any people living on it and having the highest population of pedophiles ever, because
Percentage-wise or just
percentage-wise.
total? Okay, I
Percentage-wise.
was gonna say percentage-wise. That's a
Because-
crazy
Because
statistic.
apparently a lot of them are pedophiles, and there's only
Higher
like
than
20
Australia?
of them. So it's Pitcairn Island. It's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, like in the middle of literally nowhere. Let me show you what the population is. It's maybe not 20.
All right, we'll have a
67.
destination wedding at
As of
Pitcairn
2011,
Island, I
it was
guess.
67. I don't know why 2011 was the last.
Oh, we're not
consensus.
doing that.
We're doing that.
No.
Fine, you guys
Pitcairn
are
Isle?
you guys are adults.
Especially if we're getting married right now, it's especially important.
Wow.
I- Okay.
It's the only place we'll be accepted.
No.
For another 11 months.
and
You're about to leave.
they won't deny any of your guests either.
You know, I would actually rather wait 11 months. and not
Have you
invite
wanna
the
play
pedophiles
pedophiles
we
at their
know.
wedding?
They'll be welcoming all the
Yeah.
guests of all ages. Pitcairn Island. Man,
Oh my
imagine the
God.
Pitcairn Islanders see this video and they have a real hoo-ha about it. They just get all up
They're
in
gonna,
arms.
they're
They
crazy.
gonna,
lay
they're gonna
down.
sponsor the wedding. They're gonna sponsor the wedding.
Yeah, some weddings are like no children weddings. This is gonna be like a children.
Children only. Many children though. It's gonna be a lot of children. That's like instead of buying a wedding
Each
venue,
child
you
gets
just
a +1.
buy you just buy the wedding venue with children. That's how they do it in
Like this is
Pitcairn
my
Island.
debut on the internet is talking about my pedophile wedding. That's pretty cool.
You guys do have to think about the digital footprints.
Yeah, true. They're gonna find me. They're gonna
I
say
mean,
you couldn't
people
get that
usually
job.
Well, I
Oh.
think it's based. So, huh?
people usually think that Winter's my screen name. Cut that part out. Literally still
That's
think
true.
that. But
That is funny. See, no one thinks that Asterix is my real name. I don't think.
I did.
There's no way, bro. There's no way. There's no.
I don't know why some people have so much trouble pronouncing it. They're like Asterix.
I have
Look, you
I'm
can't talk
bad
to me.
at
I have mad
pronouncing.
hair.
Everyone is a substitute teacher on the internet.
No one on Twitter can spell like rapper, so that makes sense that they think that Hatter is hate.
This dude is Jax Films.
Yeah. That's basically all the Jax Films talks about, so it must be true.
I have no clue
I've
what
not
we're
watched
talking
a
about.
Jackson video in 5 years.
Jax Films is so old now. It makes me a little sad.
What was?
Like,
No, I'm
he's like
thinking of
thir-
I'm thinking
like
of
in his
Shane
30s.
Dawson. That was the cat guy. Yeah, I bet Jack.
But that was
Jack
He's
Jackson
Films
better
did
than
something,
Shane
though.
Dawson, I'm pretty sure.
I bet
Jax
Jack
Films is a
Films
lot
did
better than
something
Shane
though.
Dawson.
Maybe he did something involving a dog.
No,
have
I
two
doubt
dogs.
it.
Maybe
But his
maybe he
dogs are
did
too small
something
for that
involving
anyway.
Pitcairn Island, or maybe he did something involving Little St. James Island in the.
Oh my gosh. If Jax Films visited Epstein's Island, I would be extremely surprised.
Epstein Island vlog.
The crazy thing is, if you think about it, if Epstein had not been apprehended and then
I don't know why.
if he hadn't killed himself, I mean, if he hadn't killed himself, there would be some YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like there would be some YouTubers
Man,
exposed
imagine
for
a
having
different
flown
era
in
where
his jet.
where he died like pre 2017, and Logan Paul's video ends up being not at the Japanese suicide forest, but at the good old Epstein Island. I wonder if he'd
You
still get
know
the same backlash if Logan Paul had filmed his debut hit video at Epstein's Island instead of that Japanese suicide
I've made a
forest.
severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
I quote that sometimes when I mess up, or I used to. Now I never admit
I'd say my
defeat,
fault.
because that's for people who are defeating.
I'll just say my fault.
Perfect.
I do
The
say
problem,
my fault.
Paul Brothers aren't as bad as they used to be, and their podcast is.
Wait, actually?
I mean, he's a Logan
he
Paul.
just-
it was a little cringe for the
didn't-
crypto scam.
Yeah,
but,
I was gonna say
Yeah,
didn't-
crypto stuff was
crypto
bad,
scam thing?
But like there is like crypto is
I guess
largely better than like a
bro,
lot of
this
the stuff
dude
they were doing before.
sponsored Save the Kids,
Are
bro.
they still like marketing towards children? Or is their
it was
audience
definitely
older
also
now?
it was a video game crypto thing, so it was
Yeah.
definitely marketing to some.
Yeah,
niche
but
group.
they're
guys
not
hear about,
as. I'm not saying like they're good. I'm just saying they're not as bad.
Bruh.
Also,
Yeah,
their
some
podcast. I
good
think their
crypto
podcast is sometimes good, as well.
I don't like the mic.
I think he's
guy,
a
but I don't-
decent boxer. I don't watch a lot of boxing, but from what I've seen, he's like alright.
It is weird that he's randomly like actually good at boxing.
Yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't do boxing anymore though, because he wants to stay normal.
He should have
because
stayed with the
Jake
boxing.
already has Jake, his brother, already has like brain damage from being a boxer.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
Deserve though.
He's like, I need as much of this as I could get.
Yeah.
I think it is crazy how many YouTubers are boxing and not wearing like any head protection. I think that's insane.
Yeah,
I
but
don't really wear
then
protection
it
when I get
makes
hurt.
it funnier, so it's fine. I love seeing YouTubers get beat up. It's
Yeah, I
very
just want to see him get
unpolitical.
pummeled to like brink of death,
Yeah.
and then just like I don't know, then lose subscribers because they lost. I think that'd be funny.
Yeah, I want their career to be over because they lost a boxing match. That's just
That'd be high stakes.
yeah. Or
Lose
what
your
if they
belief
make it
search.
where like you can like switch the subscribers over to the person you lost to, and then it's like whoever. So really, just YouTubing just becomes who's the better boxer.
Like a gladiatorial arena.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that would actually that'd be kind of funny though.
Then it would just be Jake Paul. It would just be Jake Paul.
No, there's probably a YouTuber, like a small YouTuber that's stronger than Jake Paul, and better suited for than Jake Paul.
That's probably true.
Also, then if that was already known, then like really strong people would just like become like really strong or very, very skilled like
That's true.
fighters would just become YouTubers and then like kill Mr. Beast.
I feel
That
like Mr.
would-
Beast would be the one putting on the
Are they
Yeah,
able
4
to get
years
their
on his head.
subscribers back afterwards? Like, or is their channel just
No,
dead?
they get
One
point blank
shot.
executed in the back of the building there. They win, they take him out
Oh,
back to
okay.
the alley, and they just point blank. Yeah, there's no coming
That's
back.
a little too high stakes for me.
It's they use those Spartan rules.
I don't want to watch like the Hunger Games.
They're like you either
But
What about Squid Game? Would you watch Squid Game?
no, like if it was
For
fictional
Mr.
like it
Beast.
Oh,
is,
if it was real,
no.
like Mr. Beast.
It is insane
I've
how
heard about
upset
Mr. Beast
like Vox
Game,
News
but I don't think
got
he was
that Mr.
killing
Beast made
people.
a Squid Game video.
Mm.
Like they're so mad. Like, you don't even actually understand the point because
you don't get Squid
What?
Games, and it's
he's not
it's
killing anybody.
complicated.
Like he's giving people money
Guys,
and
where
they're
is
not
the murder?
dying.
Where's the homicide? Oh my goodness.
Like they were
Oh
so
my
mad.
Oh
Like,
my
oh, you
goodness.
don't get it. You don't understand the point. Oh, you don't understand. He wasn't trying to preserve
What are the
any
consequences?
point in the from the show. So he's trying to make a baller video, and he did. Like
That's
cry
pretty good.
more.
Has anyone here actually seen Squid Games?
Yes. What?
Wait, actually?
In the first 2
Yes.
episodes.
I've never seen Squid Games.
I have not yet. I will one day. That's
pretty
crazy.
good.
As
Yeah,
if it wasn't actually legitimately an extremely popular show for meme related reasons.
You know, a show that I've been wanting to watch, which I really need to, but I've been putting it off for like actual
Family
years,
Guy?
probably a decade even,
Or-
is The Walking Dead, man.
It's pretty good,
No.
but only watch the first 4 seasons, and then cut it.
I only want to watch it because I keep seeing edits of like this one dude with a bat, and he says like he says like some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten around to finding a link for Squid Game. That's the only reason I haven't finished watching it.
Link.
Oh,
Hold on, let me
oh,
look you up at
that's
the
crazy.
moviejoy.to.
You know, if you like people with bats who say weird things, you should watch One
Piece.
Punch Man.
That's actually so true.
That is
One
one of my
Punch-
favorite
Huh?
heroes from One Punch Man. It's just the guy with
agree.
the baseball bat.
dude
He's
with
so
the
good.
bat.
Yeah, this is
He's
the
so
dude with
cool.
the bat. He goes so
See,
hard.
with bats,
I don't think I
and I was
remember
very
the
confused.
Batman.
It's like because all the other ones are like they're super strong. Like they're telekinetic. You know, they're geniuses with robots. They're karate masters. They're gay. Like they're all really powerful. No superpowers.
Gay and sexy, to clarify. You forgot to put that in there. Like gay and sexy.
And
That's
maybe
true.
even rich. Possibly. So
But then there's just the guy with the bat, and
there's
it's
just
so
the dude
awesome.
with the
He's
bat.
so
I like
cool.
the what's that dude, Moomin Rider or whatever. He's like the dude on the
True, he's
bicycle.
fun. Yeah.
I only like him because every scene he's in, he just gets beat up. Like he just
Yeah, I could
he
probably kill
barely
him myself.
survives, man.
He's so
Maybe
good.
that's the
If you think about it,
superpower.
he's sort of like a stoicist. He's like Marcus Aurelius.
He just gets
That's actually so real.
Marcus Aurelius. You know,
If we put if you put Undertale music behind him, TikTok would eat it up.
I've
Just
never
be him
done
biking.
that.
Do do do
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
do
And then you have like
do.
the
Be him biking.
gray filter on it with like the
I just
raindrops.
get my abusive father, but I'm so determined to do it that I actually succeed.
You ever see
That'll be the
just
dream.
like
Gonna be
you'll be
fighting that
watching
fish
a
dream.
random YouTube video and in the comments it'll say like Man, guys, this really helps. When I was a kid, my father used to beat me because he would always be drunk, and this
write
this
this
is just the
I
great
write this
video,
comment.
guys.
I write this comment. Kate.
Bro, I see him in the random places. Like, I'll just watch some video explaining like the science behind I don't know, like movie props from the 70s. I don't even know, bro. Like Star Wars lightsabers, you know, and how they edited them. And then it'll see like, man, guys, this reminds me of when my dad used to beat me as a
Yeah, some
kid.
people will go
This
crazy.
reminds me of when my dad would beat me with an empty vacuum cleaner bag, and it was really it's just really
It's just on a full vacuum
really
cleaner bag,
great.
I guess.
Yeah, true. Yeah, although the dust might have
Character.
cushioned the blow, you know.
Comments under Kanye music are weird.
Oh,
Because
they're
I thought that there'd be
crazy.
something about the drama, but they're all like, I just discovered this album. And it's like from 2017. And it's
Man,
like,
guys, this is
how? This is
that's
really great. He should
Kanye.
keep on going. This
Keep
Kanye
on
guy is
going.
It's
great. He's
Kanye.
amazing. I love him now.
Kanye, guys.
Like, no,
I
not
th-
the
I
time.
think that they're jokes, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
They're not worded like jokes, though. They're just like,
But
man,
like maybe that's what makes them jokes, is that they're not
I don't
worded
know.
like jokes.
Maybe.
I'd do that
But there's
sometimes.
like no mention of anything he said, which is really surprising to me because I thought people would be like saying, you know, he made graduation, he made graduate. I mean, maybe
True,
under
true.
actual things from
Yeah,
grad.
if you go under graduation, you'll find it. I
Yeah.
was
I
not that
I
I was
looked up
there. Not that I was there. Obviously, I'm avoiding listening to Kanye.
go to Good Morning, man. You look the video for it and see. He made graduation. He made graduation. You know, this might be a hot what would the word be? Take, I guess.
Take?
Hot take, right?
Yeah.
But
I'll take, yeah.
like I'm not gonna say that I agree with Kanye or anything, obviously not. But I still listen to
You were in
Kanye
Israel, bro.
because simply because
The
like
Israeli nationalist.
I guess
I was wrong the whole time. It's actually K, not Grace, the Israeli nationalist. No. Oh my gosh.
like
You're
I
fine, kid. We still love you.
huh
We still love you.
huh
Ben definitely loves you. But...
True.
what a
Keep going.
great
Keep going.
guy.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, like I still listen to Kanye just because I guess I separate the artist from the person.
I started listening to Kanye.
Nice.
Not even
No
lying.
matter
That is
if you
not a
like,
lie, technically, because I actually did start listening to Moon more recently.
Has his overall listeners gone down though?
I think
I
so,
don't know.
because I think when I a few not by a lot though,
Probably.
because I remember he was like when I first started listening to him again, like a couple years, like a year and a half ago, whatever. He had a little over 50 million monthly listeners, and right now he has like just above 49 million. So
That's crazy.
not nearly as much as I expected.
Yeah.
Although I was surprised to find out that apparently The Weeknd is the most listened to artist on Spotify. I don't know if he still is, but
I
he
thought it
was.
was Ed
Blinding Lights.
Sheeran.
I
No,
thought it
no,
was too.
Blinding Lights
like,
overtook Shape of You.
I hate that in my.
Interesting.
I just checked my Spotify and I saw my recent searches. I
That's
had a bunch
weird.
of like, I had like a bunch of, like I had Taylor Swift searched and all that stuff because I was checking the monthly listeners and I didn't never like. I never exited
That's
the.
embarrassing.
I
That's
promise,
embarrassing.
man.
And it was like,
I
I
promise.
listened to All Too Well,
Listen,
Taylor's
I
version,
just
like
had to
50
know.
times, but that's just
I
because I was
just had to
doing
know.
research.
I had to do but yeah, The Weeknd.
Yeah.
The Weeknd has a 94 over 94 million monthly listeners right now, which is
Yeah,
kind of
he's the
crazy.
goat. He got
Uh,
snubbed at the Grammys, but whatever.
Grammys. Also, I was surprised to
Go
see
off.
that apparently Joji has over 32 million, which is kind of crazy because I mean,
I used to watch that guy just in a skin tight suit.
literally, I just don't know that many people. I guess if you go in like certain parts.
No,
of
no.
the
I
internet,
know,
you
I
definitely
know,
find some
I
people.
know. I know some white
I mean,
girls.
yeah, I knew that, but even the white girls included, I didn't think it was enough to like make 32 million. You know,
That is a lot.
because like
I'm a best friend. I knew he was popular,
I'm
but
a
I didn't
huge
realize
fan of Tame Impala, and he's got 20 million. So, you
Yeah,
know,
you're not actually underground for listening to Tame Impala. It hurts. It hurts. It
no, but
hurts.
no, I
Like,
mean
when
just I mean comparatively, because like I like Tame Impala a lot more than Joji, but Joji
Yeah.
has like 12 million more.
Yeah, but dude, I
Yeah.
played some Tame Impala in front of some normie like white girls, and they're like, "What are you playing?" And I felt so embarrassed.
Embarrassed, no,
I crumbled.
you just don't play the
I
music.
said,
It like
yeah. Well,
because
I
then
thought Tame Impala was
they'll
like normie
ask
music,
they'll
honestly.
ask like oh, and they'd be like, oh, I like that song. And what's the artist? And they'll give it to like tell their friends, and then they'll all listen to the same song, which is probably gonna be like the less I know the better. Or they'll probably just listen to covers of Tame Impala songs, like when
Rihanna one.
Rihanna. That was actually good though.
I actually like that one. I do
Yeah,
like that one a lot.
I don't think I've ever listened to Rihanna, but man, that was a good song. The cover for what was it?
I can play that song.
Same Old Mistakes.
New person, same old mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah, but the
But
song.
I think that's
she
that's
ca- yeah,
that's what she called it. Yeah, you're right.
yeah. Man, also
Oh, I
Tame
guess to bring
Impala
up a new topic.
features. Yeah,
To
what
bring up a
question?
topic all we've talked about is giraffe.
Let's see here. We got 9 more topics here to go through.
Also, I feel like you've just been
thank
ignoring
God.
winter. Like we have a whole winter in the call. You just haven't
We
asked her any
do,
questions.
we have a whole season.
We do.
All you did was call like
No!
Or
make
like
a
90
joke.
days.
More season jokes. Stop it.
The only season jokes you should make
A
is like
seasoning.
one season.
Seasoning to
Oh,
the
white
call.
people, let's go.
Like, yeah,
Man, let's
you
talk about white people and seasoning food. No. How seasoned is your food on a daily basis, guys? I mean,
Wait, we can cut it if it's bad. But Ben, if can you do your Seinfeld voice and just say like, "What's the deal with white people?"
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I've never
We
heard the
can cut it if it's
Seinfeld voice.
bad.
Now I
We
want to
can
hear
cut
it.
if it's bad.
I'm not doing a Seinfeld. What's the deal with white people?
Crazy. What if it's like a Seinfeld thing about
Hey, come on with something, bro.
You got this. I believe in you. I'll let you cook.
Yo, let him cook. Let him cook.
Seinfeld. What if
I'm
you
trying to get Seinfeld.
Hey.
what if
tonight,
you say
know what
like
I'm saying?
what if you like do like a Seinfeld thing about how much you love the 2019 Joker movie?
Like, there's no way that hasn't been done. I feel like. Can we wait? Cade, can you do a Larry David voice saying like?
Who's Larry David?
What?
I probably know who it is. I just don't know his name.
You
Hold
don't
on.
know who Larry did? Well, that's humiliating.
Never mind.
Oh
I was
wait.
gonna
Oh
go and
okay. No.
make a
Never
joke.
mind. I know who Larry. I just forget names, man. Forget
It's
names.
gone
Listen.
now.
Also, a name like Larry David. That's just a very
It's
basic
like
name.
top
Very
10
generic.
Jews.
Yeah, LD, bro.
That's
The
the
goat.
man, the big man LD. Nah, I like
Yeah.
it. I like good old Larry David. He's a great dude. He's
Yeah, and
in
he's
the
Jewish.
Stooges, wasn't he?
He is Jewish. Top 10 Jews.
Top 10
Is
He's
Jews.
Seinfeld also in your
he's
top
probably in
10
my top
Jews?
5 actually.
Top 5 Jews. Wow. Hey, don't tell that to Kanye. Ooh.
Ben's
Ooh.
definitely got to be in my top 1 Jews, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. That makes sense. Even with my family, I would still say Larry David is top 10 Jews.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't live up to Larry
My
David. Man.
kinfolk.
I guess that works since it's on your mom's side.
Yeah, my mom's side's small, so there's not even 10 people.
Yeah.
Not quite. Wait, hold on. 7 plus Grammy? No, not Grammy though. So there's room because 7 of us plus Grandpa plus Aunt Stephanie. That's 9. Well, actually no, minus Dad. Minus Dad, actually.
I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna cut this out the podcast.
You're gonna cut Jews out the podcast?
Whoa, okay, buddy. No, that's okay. No, I understand. I understand. You just get you. I don't know. I get it. Just cut the Jews.
Listen.
I understand.
No.
Oh, but if I would talk about free Palestine, that stays in. That stays in. I understand. I understand.
Yeah, if I go,
Inshallah, that stays in. That stays in. Man,
if I mention Ramadan, that just becomes the whole topic. But
Batman. As soon as I mention the Sabbath, society loses their mind.
This is better than the Seinfeld bit. This is better. This is more entertaining to specifically my audience. I know my audience, most of them by name. So,
Out of my 3 audience members, I know
guys,
specifically
I
Owen will
know,
love
I
this
know you.
bit.
I know
Stan
you
in.
love it.
Guys, one of you guys listening is very cute, but I'm not gonna tell which one it is.
And one of you is horrendously ugly.
And I hate you too. I hate your guts. Like, you piss me off so
I
bad.
can't stand you. It's like I would think you'd think that like someone that ugly would have a good personality, but no. Like you're just the whole
Wait.
package, bro.
This
The
has
whole
nothing to
sack
do with this,
doo-doo.
but have you ever joined a call on a Discord with just one person in it, and then you say like, "Hey, how are you guys doing?"
I did that yesterday to big fellow called Big Cheese, the Big Cheese. I did that to him.
Wait, when was Cheese in call?
He was just sitting in call alone. And I just joined it, and I was just like, "What up, guys?"
How you guys
Oh
doing?
wait, was this for Age of Calamity?
I don't know. He was playing just Bad Wars in call, and I was like,
Oh.
"I'm gonna go see what's up."
Most of these topics I wrote months ago just really suck.
I knew that, but I just wanted to I feel like we're ignoring a whole piece of the pie.
Oh no,
with
no,
the
no. Let's see.
winter,
Let's
and I
see
feel
which
like
of these ones.
the only input he has is like a couple of quips and getting mad about season jokes because I mean, understandably.
we can talk about Winter's a Genius. That's
True,
so
that
No,
is
fantastic.
we
is the second.
can't.
Yes, we can.
I
We can
don't
talk about.
think that
We don't have to
Victor
talk
will
about
wanna
just
talk
you
about that,
going
though.
to college, but what we should talk about is like what surrounds that. So there's so much to understand. Like how people react when you tell them that you went to college
I
or
think
you already
this is
graduated.
the type of thing they would do. They would quiz her on why winter
I
is a
mean-
genius.
I'm a little bit cringe about it because I avoid it. So this other day I was
That's not
talking
cringe. That's
to
actually based. What?
Actually,
That's based.
I was talking to this volunteer job that I'm gonna do, and she's like, "Winter, are you in school?" And I was like, "No, I graduated."
No, I'm a truant. I'm actually a truant. Sorry. No worries. I'm very
usually-
available.
Usually when people ask, I'm just like, "I don't go to school," and I just let them handle that.
yeah, I don't go to school. Yeah.
That's amazing.
But this lady asked like, "Oh, where are you going to college?" And I was like, "Well, I graduated from college too." So usually people have to coax it out of me, and then she was like, "Well, we got to get you down here right now." She thought that my bachelor's degree would be extremely useful for that job. So
That's
When you say
Pretty
when
cool.
you say I don't go to school, and they're they're like, oh, so in what way are you qualified? And you're like, oh, qualified. I never mentioned that.
usually when people don't ask more questions, there's just some people who would just be like, okay, and they'll just shut up when you say I don't go to school.
It is
Pretty nice.
funny. A lot of people will assume Winter is way older than she is because they don't know how old she is, and they know that she's in graduated college, and then they find out how young she is, and they're like, "Oh, sense, because you look really young.
Yeah.
You do not look like you're 20 or 22. You look like you're 17."
I actually
When I was-
look really old for my age. Let me tell you that right now.
No, you
If
do
ever
not.
seen me, I
I've
look
seen you. You do not.
A very old man.
I look like the wise
a
old. I
senile
look like the wise old
man.
tree.
I look like I probably mistake alcohol I'm talking rubbing alcohol for distilled vinegar when I'm making bombs. I think there's
True.
vinegar in bombs, right?
I'm not allowed to say. I'm not trying to be put on a
I'm
list
kind
right
of
now. I'll be
old,
honest with you.
I'm kind of old.
Yeah, I
guy.
definitely have no clue how to make a bomb.
I've never done that.
There
I
is
have
not,
no
there is not
idea.
a pipe bomb in the mail right now going to Ben's house since he gave me his address. There's definitely not one.
I would never bomb
not
anyone,
check.
man. I would never. never.
Anyone? You wouldn't bomb anyone? What about Hitler? Would you bomb Hitler?
I would prefer
about-
a
what
more
about Kim
upfront
Jong-un?
confrontation with Hitler.
I feel
more like
I
I
stole
feel like
this
Hitler's been dealt with
fisticuffs.
though. He's not
No,
really
he's
an
still
active
alive.
threat.
No, he's still alive.
He's on Cuba with
He's
Tupac and
messy.
Elvis.
He is messy. He is the goat.
He's in Puerto Rico
No.
with and he's in Missouri with Elvis and that. Bro, you gotta believe it, man.
Yeah.
They're just hanging out. They're playing cards, man. We
my
can't let
God.
this be. It was Michael Jackson, man.
No, I think Michael Jackson's dead. I
But
handled
you-
him.
But Kate, you do not look a day older than however old you are. I don't.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
think I look
You
the
honestly look.
day.
You look 5 minutes. You look 5 minutes younger than
Yeah.
you
5
actually
minutes
look.
True.
younger.
Like if you had an identical twin, I would definitely think you were the younger one.
And this is coming from someone who gets mistaken for being younger all the time. It's very annoying.
You know, I'm
Which
just
I have
I'm
to
just
defend
proud.
you. I
I'm just
defend
glad.
you.
I'm just
A
glad.
freshman came up and possibly was flirting with me in the library the other day. A freshman boy.
Freshman.
And then he like asked how old what grade I was in, and he stopped talking to me. So
What? You did
yeah,
not tell me this.
no, it's kind of weird.
Crazy.
He was like,
Which I'm in the trenches defending you, bro. Oh gosh. Anytime
Wait,
anyone
what?
like about like mostly from like Owen and I don't know. who
Owen's
else.
a
who's that
Minister
girl I hate?
Winter?
Amelia.
Why?
Amelia, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I hate
Amelia.
Amelia.
Yeah, I would defend you from Amelia. I hate Amelia. She's going against. Oh, Kate, we were talking about MK lore. She's an antagonist, bro.
She's
She's
the
going
antagonist.
of that arc. Of that arc. She's the
Amelia, bro.
antagonist.
What's that cartoon? Like Amelia Bedelia? I don't even know, bro. What's that?
That's her.
I love Amelia Bedelia. Sam O'Nella doesn't though, and that's why you know
That
about
is
her.
true. That is true. That's
And you
actually
know that's why you know
entirely
about
true.
her.
That's
That's
not, I read
entirely
her
true.
books
That's
when I
not
was
even like
little.
I mean, I feel like I've at least seen a picture of Amelia Bedelia somewhere in some Facebook meme, but I don't know.
That's because she's autistic coded and you hate her for it.
Well, we discussed in MK Lord Cade would be the autistic coded character. That all
That's
the
crazy.
we literally said that. I said Cade said you would be like the anti villain. I'd be like that's true, and then I would say you would be the character that all the autistic kids would like and look up.
And
to.
it's true, man. It's like it's true.
Yeah, it's Truman.
It's the Truman,
Oh my
man.
gosh, it's all fake.
I love the Truman Show, man. Bro,
Wait,
have you seen
I want to know, what did this freshman boy say to you, Winter?
But he was just like
we
asking
got
me a bunch of questions, like about what I
Are
was
you
playing and stuff.
single?
Ben coming
What
out
are you
here.
No,
playing? Are you free next Saturday?
I
Like
only
what?
say possibly
You wanna go
flirting
bowling?
because I don't know how freshman boys
You
would
wanna be
flirt,
study buddies?
and
Also discussed that Winter
no
doesn't
one
understand
like
British.
comes up and just starts talking to me. So
Was
those
he
are
like,
the only
yo, I wear Axe, by the way, so.
no.
Yolo shorty. You smell my pizza, bro. I got that
Second.
Axe chill ice flavor.
He did not say, "Yo, little shawty, smell my pants."
That's
He
what I
did
said.
not
That's
do
what I
that.
said.
Because he's not old enough. If he was older, he would have had the riz to say that.
That's like 7th graders, I think. I don't know. Yeah.
There are only like 2 reactions to Winter telling people that she goes to college, and they're like people being aggressively concerned about her social life. Like, oh my gosh, do you have any friends? Does anyone love
Yeah.
you?
People
Are
assume
you?
that like sometimes people assume that my boyfriend is in college, which has been very concerning to me because I'd be like 16, I'd like offhand mention my boyfriend, and they're like, "Oh, does he go to school with you?" Like, no, he does not. He
They
is
are looking out
17.
for you though. They are They might be looking out. Some of them are probably stupid enough that they wouldn't understand that's a problem, but there at least some of them are
They'd be
looking
like-
out for
They'd be
you.
like, oh, so
Actually, one time my cousin was like, "Are you dating?"
Oh, that's true.
One time my cousin was asking if I dated any college boys, and I was like,
That
"No,
is
gross, what?
crazy.
No."
That is
And
crazy.
she's like, "Well, because like boys your age wouldn't be mature enough for you."
Dude, you're really mature for your age, Winter. That's
Yeah,
dude,
she is like a wingman for groomers, man. You know, like boys your age, like anywhere close to your age, I would say.
They're not
Like
like
probably
other
boys
girls.
below 30 just aren't good enough for you.
Oh, the other
Yeah.
reaction to people to me telling people about college used to be like just talking about how dumb they were in comparison to me. Like they would just go
man,
on
the
and on, like, "Oh, I'm
self-deprecation,
so
man.
dumb."
The self
Or say like, oh, you're gonna cure cancer then. Oh, you're gonna cure
Yeah.
cancer, right? Like, cancer
Yeah.
cured, gone.
Yeah,
That-
So
my,
I don't
my
know
eighth
what
grade
cancer
teacher
is.
would really help
you
with
can help
that.
her out.
Yeah,
got
so
that,
that
bro.
that was like
Yeah,
pretty.
please, my mother is dying.
I'll tell you my favorite reaction anyone's ever had is this coworker of mine. He just started like listing math equations, like multiplication.
this one.
They'd be like 42 times 8, and then he'd start counting down. He was going like 10, 9, 8 for
That's
me
like
to
if you're
solve
wearing a
it.
Metallica shirt and they're like, name 3 songs.
That was the,
Oh,
that
you
was
go to
the
college?
best one.
Solve 3 arithmetic problems.
Yeah, that was the best.
I think
My
I could
uncle
just
did that
solve
to a girl.
3 arithmetic. Oh
My
Why
uncle
is
did
It
that to
is-
a girl wearing a Beatles shirt.
Nice.
He
Oh
like
my
asked, "Can you
gosh.
name 3 of the songs?" And she couldn't. She couldn't even name one.
I know 3
That
Beatles
is
songs.
crazy. Metallica, I understand, but not even able to name Beatles songs is insane. Like, have
Yeah.
you not seen the Boo movie?
Yeah, it's actually crazy. I just said Octopus because I was like, that's the only one I wanted to say, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I know. You played it
wanted to say,
once
bro.
before, actually. Come Together. I know.
Yep.
Obviously you gotta know.
You know that from the Despicable Me or Minions or whatever movie it was in. I think it was in
what?
one of those movies. Was it? No.
No,
There's a movie
my
with that in the
my
soundtrack.
dad used to play Beatles all
Oh,
the
your
time.
dad does like. Yeah, your dad likes.
He
like,
likes
music. I forgot.
the old music. He grew up in the '60s, so I guess he heard the Beatles. I also know "I Am the Walrus" because I just know that they were high when they recorded that. That's kind of funny, and it makes sense.
Like
And
Lewis Carroll.
What's the name of the one where it's like, I wanna live in an octopus's like the octopus's garden in the
Yeah. That's what I said. I know that's not the name of the song. It's just that's what I said because I was thinking about the James Bond movie. You can you can censor this every time. Sorry, but that's what I said because I was like, I'm forgetting that's not the name of the song, the Beatles song "Octopus's Garden." It's the name of the James Bond movie. It's an alright movie. That was like one of my least favorite ones though.
How popular does just an
What?
before do you as someone will stop asking that question? Like no one would ever dare to go up to someone with like a Taylor Swift shirt and be like, name 3 Taylor Swift songs. You know what I mean? So like how old / unpopular or out of vogue does the band have to get before people would do it?
I think it just
I'm not
has to
sure.
have gone through a period where it was somewhat forgotten, and then it comes
I think
back.
if you're like visibly a teenager and wearing anything from like before 2000, people will do
So you
that.
think like if you were in like a Tupac shirt,
Oh,
I could see it. I could see someone be like, name 3 Tupac songs.
you like
Some guy from church did that to when she was wearing a White Snake shirt.
I'm like, uh,
Why? I just like a pause. We recorded for too long, so I can't. I have no more disk space to record.
That's insane.
I forgot I'm recording in like the highest quality I can.
It's fine. I'll cut some of this stuff out,
yeah,
so
for-
we can just finish soon, and then it'll just, be fine. We don't even have an ending. It just kind of cuts, like it just ends,
No, that's
like
crazy.
black
Why
screen.
not?
How about we do like one really quick like thing and then end it? Like not like an outro. I mean like a quick little like segue to an outro.
Bro, like what should we have the segue be? It has to be somewhat offensive. I think that's.
Well, I don't know, Cade. You're the master of segues, so I think you
Yeah,
should.
clearly.
Yeah.
But what was the last thing we were talking about before I said I was gonna edit this out?
We were talking about me.
Yeah, we're talking about, like,
Yeah,
the note.
okay, because we forgot about you the rest of the podcast. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Enough about winter.
All right, guys. Enough about winter. We forgot about it. We're forgetting about her again, just like we're gonna forget about you. So, hope you have an awful day. Hope you have a forgetful day. Bye.